What do you think of that, Stan? He's wearing a Batman shirt.
I can't even see it. Where is he? Really? What?
Go ahead, buddy.
With all your great cameos in the Marvel movies and TV, can you give us a hint about what your cameo might be in Ant-Man?
I've already done it. Yeah, I did that a few weeks ago, but go see the movie anyway.
And Stan is full size in that movie. He's full size.
Oh, I don't give things away.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's hiding in that movie. I don't know. Next guy. Daredevil shirt. Very good. You can speak now.
What's the weirdest superhero that that was pitched to you and you turned down, and what was their power?
Nobody ever picked superheroes for me. I picked the superheroes. But I really don't remember any weird suggestions. Nothing is that weird. I mean, you think about it. After Superman and Batman, some idiot comes along and says, let's do a Spider-Man. But it turned out okay. So anything could turn out okay if you do it the right way.
Go ahead.
I wanna know what inspired you to create Marvel.
Greed. Well, I don't know. It was my job to create these characters, and I did it because I wanted to keep working. I didn't want to be fired. And that's really the most exotic reason I can give you.
And when you did it, you didn't ever expect it would be like blow up like this, right? When you were doing it, you just...
Oh, I never thought I'd be coming to Dallas and talking to people at a panel and, you know, being on the stage this way. I just hoped that the books would sell so I'd keep my job and be able to pay the rent. And I don't know what happened, but whatever it is, I'm glad it happened.
So are we. Round of applause. Thank you.
First of all, Stan, my brother and I grew up reading your comics, huge fans. But anyway, my question is, who do you think was the most menacing villain you created?
The most amazing one? Gee, I don't know. They're all pretty...
DC Comics?
Very good. I wish I had thought of that. Sorry. They all can be menacing, I guess. Maybe Galactus is one of the most powerful ones. My favorite, though, has always been Dr. Doom. Now, let me tell you why. I don't know if you've ever thought of this before, but I'm going to give you a little secret. All Dr. Doom really wants to do is rule the world. Now, that doesn't make him a criminal, because any one of you could walk up to a policeman and say, officer, I want to rule the world. He can't arrest you. It's not a crime. You could want to rule the world. So to me, Dr. Doom isn't even a criminal. He's just a nice guy who wears armor, who has a big ambition, that's all.
And a lot of people fear doctors. They don't like doctors, so maybe
that's another thing.
Go ahead.
In a few short words, do you have any advice to a young child in the nerd world about staying confident and really owning being a nerd?
How to be confident and stay a comic book nerd? Well, if you're a comic book nerd, that should give you all the confidence in the world. Because you're with millions of other comic book nerds who understand you and can speak your language. So, congratulations to you.
And we love the fez. Nice fez on you.
Hello. My question is, what is your favorite non-superpowered person you've ever created?
trying to think of any I created without superpowers. I can't remember who. Mary Jane. All right, I'll stick with Mary Jane. Thank you. Yeah, boy, you can't go wrong with Mary Jane.
A t-shirt. I think
As a matter of fact, it's the one thing I was sorry they didn't put in the Spider-Man movie. When I loved that panel where he first met her. He was always avoiding her because his aunt was always saying, "There's a girl next door who's so nice, I'd like you to meet her." Now, most teenage boys, when they hear that a girl is nice, they don't want anything to do with them. So Peter had been avoiding Mary Jane. Finally, at the end of one story, she comes to the door, and in the last panel, he opens the door, and there she is, the most beautiful girl that John Romita could draw. And she says to him, "Face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot." Oh, I love that. I don't know why they didn't put it in the movie.
Hi, my question is, do you think that the company or organization of Marvel has lived up to any expectations that you have set?
Oh, I heard that. They have more than lived up to expectations. When I was with Marvel, I still am, but I mean, when I was running Marvel, I never thought we'd have these big movies. Do you know Marvel has the highest grossing movies in the world? They make more money than any movies anywhere. They're the biggest movies. People can't wait for the next one. And when I was working there, I just hoped the books would sell and we'd keep our job. I mean, what a difference.
Good afternoon, Stank. Kind of in the same train of thought there. How does it feel to see so many of the different characters and worlds that you've created come to life on the big screen and just sell worldwide?
How does it feel?
Yeah, to see it.
I'm going to show you why I'm such a good person at a panel and why people love to listen to me with the profound answers I give. It feels good.
What like to be in a Lego Marvel Studios video game?
Say that again, please.
What was it like to be in a Lego Marvel Studios video game?
I got the video game, and what was it like? What stuff in between?
Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Oh, the Lego?
Actually?
Video games, the Marvel Lego.
Yeah.
I think I'm in some of those video games. I don't know if they paid me or not. I'm glad you mentioned that. But all of those things feel good. It feels good to be involved with the movies, with the video games, with the books, with everything. And I'm really lucky because I never expected that one day I'd be talking to an audience here in Dallas and part of a big convention like this and be sitting with Jimmy Palmiotti. And
that's true. That's the biggest thrill he told me before.
Big thrill.
The biggest thrill of the show was actually sitting with
the
Jimmy.
The only thing that would be better if he was a female.
It's true. Give me a couple of grand, some time in the lab, we can work it out.
That guy who's become, oh, that's another subject.
That's another subject.
Out of all the cameos you've done over the years, which one was your favorite?
Well, I don't know if you could call it a cameo, because I sort of considered it a starring role. But the one that I did in, what was the name of that show? Oh, darn it, the one about, how did the world get started?
Big Bang Theory.
The Big Bang Theory. I got such a kick out of that one. And it wasn't even a Marvel thing.
And we got to see Stan in a robe, so. Okay, sorry.
See, I want to tell you what a big important guest I am. I get paid in a plastic bottle of water.
We get paid the same rate. Okay, next guy.
Hi, it's an honor to finally meet you. I've been a big fan of yours. picked up my first comic when I was like 7.
I admire your taste.
Well, anyways, my question is the whole cameo thing from your video games, movies, TV, etc. Was that your idea intentionally originally, or was it the studio's idea?
About doing the cameos?
Yeah, was it your idea?
It just happened accidentally.
Really?
The first one was in X-Men. Brian Singer, the director, he said, "Would you like to be in a crowd scene?" I said, "Sure." So when one of the guys is coming out of the water and looking funny, people on the beach are looking at him, and one of the guys was selling hot dogs and is holding a hot dog in his hand and is looking like that, and that was me. That was my first cameo.
And your first Oscar, too. That was your first Oscar.
That's right.
That was your first Oscar.
And then for some reason, when they did the Spider-Man movie, I forget his name, I have no memory.
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi. He's a good friend of mine, too. The director, he said, "Hey, Stan, would you like to be in a scene?" So I thought I would do some great acting. And I said, yeah, I've studied all my life. I've been waiting for this moment. So there's a crowd scene where something is happening, and in the crowd, one guy, we're all like this, looking up. I'm one of the guys looking up. 1 second. But that was my second cameo. After that, when people saw how good I was at it.
It's not a Marvel movie unless you're there, unless we see you there, right, everybody?
Yeah.
I just got you a raise, by the way.
I know, we'll talk later. I just did the cameo for in the next Captain America movie. I can't tell you what it is, but we did it the day before yesterday. I did it in Atlanta, Georgia, and then I flew here because I wouldn't miss this convention for this bottle of water for anything.
I don't want to give anything away, but I saw the Falcon suit in your luggage. Thanks, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Out
I
of
never
all,
can tell where the voice comes from.
out of all the characters you created, which one did you create most like yourself?
Oh, probably Tony Stark. You know, he's sophisticated, he's handsome, well, no, I guess I'm not like Tony Stark. But, no, I'm only kidding. I don't know, I guess I'm a little bit like, you take the good traits of all of them and put them together, and you got this guy sitting on stage.
Is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. going to tie in to Guardians of the Galaxy? Because I'd like to see a fight scene between Agent May and Gamora.
I don't know that there's a plan to do it now, but if we wait long enough, everything at Marvel is going to tie in with everything else at Marvel. Because those tie-ins are wonderful. People love them. But I don't know if that's planned right now.
You can go home and draw it, though, if you want. Go draw it. Make it happen.
Hi, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you for being a huge part of my childhood.
You're welcome.
Well, my first childhood, and now with this one, my second childhood. I just want to, I look around here and I just see so many people dressed as superheroes. From, Deadpool,
There's a Deadpool up there, just jumped off the balcony. It is Deadpool, I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Cyclops, some Wolverine, and even some DC comics. I don't know why, I'm sorry. We all have our favorite. As the man, what is your favorite creation? Is there one that just holds above all else a special place in Stan Lee's life, in his heart?
My favorite character? I never really thought of that. I love them all. I think it's a little like asking a parent who's his favorite child. If I mention one, then I'll think, oh no, but what about so-and-so? And if I mention so-and-so, I'll say, what about so-and-so? I really love them all, and I can't believe I was clever enough to come up with them. Oh, let me ask you a question. Is Mike Anderson here in the audience somewhere on the stage? Is he here? Is Mike there? What do you say? Because if he's there, we have a little treat for you. Mike, are you there? Max, rather, not Mike. Max Anderson. We have, my associate, Max Anderson, has an actual drone plane that flies around and takes pictures. Would you like to see a drone plane in action flying over this audience?
I think he sneaked it out earlier.
It was here earlier?
It was sneaky, yeah. It was a thing that sounded like a bee.
Did you see it earlier?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, that's me. I'm always behind the time. I'll get back at you later for having shown it before I got here. He's in big trouble.
Here comes Max. Max can just clear it up.
Here's the drone man.
One of the reasons I did that, because every time he goes home, his wife, he tells him, honey, you should have seen all these people. They're clapping and cheering. And his typical thing, her answer is, yeah, that's fine. Go take out the trash. And so this time, I brought my drone, so I figured, you know what, let me record it and you guys can be in it. So that was the reason I did it.
It's hard from where we're sitting because it's just bright light. That's why we could hardly see you guys. But all right, next one. Yes, Obi-Wan.
Hi, Stan. I absolutely love seeing you cameo in all of your Marvel movies. And when we saw you in Big Hero 6, we were just thrilled. We loved that. Whose idea was that? Did Disney ask you to cameo, or did you ask Disney to cameo? How did that work?
Whose idea was what? No, I didn't. That cameo was just given to me, and I was watching the movie, and I thought, son of a gun, I went to all that trouble, and they didn't use my cameo. And I was about to leave, and then at the end of the credits, there it was. And I was so surprised, and I wanted to yell to everybody in the audience, don't leave, wait a minute, my cameo